Hey friend, let's talk about panic attacks or anxiety attacks. If you have had one, you know how terrifying they are. If you know someone who has them, you've witnessed just how scary and hard it can be. But why are they? What are they? And what can we do about them? I'm Josh Spurlock, licensed professional counselor, and we're going to dive in. So, panic attacks are a result of the brain's kind of fear response looping inside the brain. And so it's looping in a way that's becoming more and more intense and overwhelming. So I think if you haven't had one, you probably have had an experience that can help you have just a taste of one. So imagine that you are at the pool with a friend, and your friend decides that they're going to roughhouse and play around a little bit, and they're going to push you underneath the water, right? And so if you've ever been held underneath the water for too long, you know that it turns unhappy real fast, right? Because the brain starts to panic like, I'm gonna die. I don't know if I'm gonna live, right? And the more it goes on, the scarier it becomes, and the more you think, I might not make it. So that panicky feeling that you have when your head is held under the water is a similar feeling to what happens in the nervous system, the sympathetic activation, when a person is having a panic attack. The sympathetic activation that causes the heart to pound, the breathing to be quick and shallow, the muscle tension that exists, loops and becomes so intense that you're not sure you're not dying. Like it feels like you might drown even though you're not underwater and there's no apparent reason for you to be feeling that. And so it's very real, just like being held underneath the water at the pool, and that sense of, oh no, I might die, and all of the panic and fright and terror that you experience inside is all extremely real, even if the threat of drowning is not real. So this is what's happening in the nervous system, where your body is in the state of terror, the breathing, all this stuff. So what do we do about it? What do we do? How do we help a friend maybe that's experiencing a panic attack, or if we ourselves experiencing a panic attack? What we need is regulation. We need our nervous system to feel safe. And so the best way for our nervous system to regulate when it has this threat loop that it is stuck in is with another nervous system. Like our bodies are made to co-regulate. And so another nervous system that understands that there's safety and can send safety cues to our nervous system is the very best way to help a nervous system regulate. And so if you're experiencing a panic attack or you feel like one's building, like you need another person to be with you in it in a way that can help your nervous system regulate. If you are a friend, somebody who's experiencing a panic attack, what they need from you is for you to send safety signals to their nervous system, which is not like, hey, you're safe, you're safe, you're safe, it's okay. Because your words are saying safe, but your voice and your actions are not communicating safety. So what you want to do is you want to talk to your friend slow and soft, like you're talking to a baby. Imagine holding a crying baby who's scared or frightened, and you're wanting to soothe the baby. The baby doesn't understand language, and so using words and explaining to the baby that they're safe isn't going to help them at all. And when a person is having a panic attack, their sympathetic nervous system is so activated that their frontal cortex, this part of your brain that sits right behind your forehead and kind of allows us to do logical thinking, it goes offline. And so we're not able to logic our way out of a panic attack. What we've got to have is soothing signals. And so that soothing voice, it's okay. You're going to be all right. I'm right here. Physical touch can be helpful in that. Hold their hands, look in their eyes. Look at me. Look at me. I'm right with you. It's going to be okay. We're going to get through this. Breathe with me. Breathe with me. The lungs have the ability to switch between automatic and manual modes. And in a panic attack, they're in this automatic mode and you're kind of hyperventilating. Deep, shallow, rapid breaths are what's happening. And it's part of what triggers that panic attack and happening. And so when we can slow the lungs down with deep, slow breaths, it sends a signal to our nervous system of safety and that it's okay, and it helps to regulate. The soothing, soft, slow voice sends safety signals that it's okay. Eye contact, a smile, physical touch help release oxytocin in the brain, and oxytocin inhibits the fear circuitry of the brain, which is what's driving the fear loop that's creating a panic attack. And so your presence, your smiling face, your calm voice, your physical touch, your slow breathing, all of these things send safety cues and signals to the nervous system of a person who's having a panic attack or an anxiety attack. Same thing, different words. And it enables regulation to happen and break that fear loop that's going around and around inside their head. So anxiety, panic attacks are so scary and they're so overwhelming that they create panic disorders, which is we have a panic attack about having a panic attack, essentially. Like we are so afraid of it happening again because it was so scary, felt like we were going to die. Oh no, and I don't necessarily know what triggered it or how to not trigger it and have it go away. Feels like it could come out of anywhere. And that uncontrollable nature of it, the unpredictability of it, the uncertainty kind of creates an anxiety or a fear that it might happen again. And then that fear can contribute to that fear loop that can spiral to a place to where the frontal cortex shuts down, fear takes over, and suddenly we're into another panic attack. And so when we feel anxiety, when we feel fear about a possibility of a panic attack, what we need is regulation. The best way to achieve that is with someone who loves you, a friend or a loved one who can lend their calm, regulated nervous system to you in a way that can settle your nervous system. So that's what's happening. That's what a panic attack is. That's what we need. And that's how you can help someone you love who's experiencing one. Thanks for hanging out with me, watching this video. If you've got questions, leave them in the comments. We'll make some more videos. And until next time, I want you to know that I'm praying for you and that I'm cheering you on as you mature into true happiness.